Hello everyone, welcome to Taun Time. Today we will be taking a look at the Lumary Smart String Light. This is a string light that is app controlled and has many colors, warm white and 16 million colors. 56 feet and 15 LED bulbs. So this is the retail packaging of the string light, and they have a website and everything. So this looks really cool to hang in your backyard to have some nice lighting. And I like how it's app controlled. You could dim it, sync to the music. It has 60 million color. Is voice control. It's got timer and group control. So let's look at some of the features that this have before we unbox it. Looking at the features, I'm on their main website, and some of the key things that I really like about this light is it works with um, Siri, Google, and Alexa. So it's nice to have the option that you could use any of those services because most people have just one or the other. They also use 22 gauge thick cable. Other brands use cheap thin cable, so that's really good that they're running thicker gauge cables. And you have their app AI technology for color shows for this light. As we said, there's voice control. You can set timers. The bulb's shatterproof. You got thick wires and a little hanging a hanging tab on each of the bulbs. It's IP65 waterproof, and it's really rugged. And the cool thing about this is it's not like Christmas lights where if one bulb is broken, the whole string doesn't work. If one bulb is broken, as you can see here, it will still work, while others, once one bulb is broken, the chain down the line is no good. And I believe this comes with an extra bulb, and the bulb's really easy to replace from what I could see. So here's some of the apps. And yeah, so it's got a lot of neat features. So let's go ahead and take a look at it now. Back to our unboxing camera here. So we already saw the box. Let's open it up and see what is inside. So upon opening, you see you got a plastic bag here, and then you got the string lights here, and you got the plug and the outdoor connector, which is good. So yeah, so you do have a extra shatterproof bulb here with the LED connector, LED light. So you do have one extra light, which is nice of them to give. You got zip ties. You can always use zip ties, and you have a remote. So if you don't want to use the app, you could use the remote. And here, that's pretty much everything in the box. And here is the starter guide. So what I'm gonna do now is let's look at the string lights. I'm gonna pull it out. So this is what the string lights look like here. So again, it's uh it's 56 feet long, and you get 15 LED bulbs. And looks like this. There's a button here that you could turn on and off. I'm gonna go ahead and plug this in here. You know what? Actually, let me plug the lights in first. So you have these connectors here, which is made for outdoor connectors. It's kind of similar to the Philips Hue system that I have, where, as you can see, it's a three prong. You could only plug it in a certain way, like so, like that. So once you plug it in, you would screw it on like this to make it weatherproof. So, And it's kind of nice that they put the cord, the power cord separately from this instead of having it at one continuous. So if there's anything wrong with this part, you could just replace this part and you'll be set. So I'm gonna go and plug it in. I have a live cable here. So now it's plugged in. Oh, so it looks like it's blinking already. So I'm not sure what the blinking is. I should probably look at the manual to see what the blinking means. So I'll be back. So taking a quick look at the instruction, when you first turn it on, it's going to blink like this. It needs to pair with the remote. So basically, you're going to grab the remote here, and according to the manual, you want to press and hold the remote control to turn on and off for 2 seconds. So let's make sure that there's batteries in here. Nope, there's no batteries. I don't. It doesn't come with batteries, so you'll need two AAA batteries to get the remote going. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that real fast. Okay, so got my trusty batteries here. So I'm going to go ahead and put them in the remote as displayed underneath. I'm going to go ahead and pop it on. So once it boots up, it will flash a lot and then it will stay stationary. So after the device stops flashing, you can use your remote control to control the app. The device is added to the Lumary app. The device is online, and the remote control needs to communicate with the device to decode. Press and hold the remote control to turn on and off for 2 seconds. Okay, so it looks like I'm holding the remote. It did a pair, as you can see. It kind of flashed quickly, and so the pairing was pretty easy. So you do need to pair the remote. Let it boot up, let it flash. After it stops flashing, hold the power button for 2 seconds, and then once it blinks, it's paired with the remote. So I think they do that for security so that another person with another remote can't control your light like next door. So so there you have it. You have the remote here. Got a play button. You got RGB. You could dim on here. You got modes, plus or minus. Certain colors if you like. WWCW. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, that's for probably the warm whites. So, yeah. So if you look at the remote here, it kind of tells you everything it does. So remote's pretty simple. Pretty simple to use. Yeah, the C, the W, warm white, and C, cool white is on the bottom. You have RGB, the modes, the scenes, and you can play pause. So, so that's cool. So remote's pretty easy to use, as you can see. The play button looks like it cycles through a few things. Apologize if my camera is trying to focus. I don't think it likes the light being blinking on and off. So yeah, that's with the remote. Pretty easy to use. I believe you could use this to turn it on and off too. Yeah. So you could cycle with this as well by pressing the specific buttons. Again, I apologize for my camera. It doesn't like when the light's blinking. So you could use a remote. You could use this, or you can use the app. So let me put the iPhone app on the screen and let's see how that works here. Okay, so I got the iPhone displayed on here. So let's go to the App Store. And then we are going to look for the Lumary app. Search. And then Lumary. And as you can see, it's right here. So let's get the app. Okay, it's done. So now we're going to open it up. User agreement. Okay, so it looks like you will need to create an account. So I am going to put my information in here. So you'll need to put in your email address and hit the agree button. And then they're going to send you a verification code via email. So I'm going to do this off camera here. You could use your Apple login on the bottom too, but I'm just going to use my regular email login here. So after you put your email and hit the check mark the box where you accept the agreement, it's going to tell you to enter a verification code. So you're going to go to your email and get that verification code. After you put in the verification code, you're at the set password screen. This is where you would put your password in. So after putting your password, it says Lumary would like to find and connect to devices on your network. So just allow it just in case. And then Lumary app is requesting the following permission, notification, and Bluetooth. So you're gonna just hit continue. Oh, it reloads. So it looks like it timed out. Open it back up. Okay, just agree. And then I'm gonna go ahead and log in. So I'll log in first. So I logged back into the app and it wants to share some data. I don't like data that's being shared, so I'm just going to unclick all of that and go to the app and push notification. I don't mind that. So, I don't know why I went there. But I'm going to go back. Okay, so now I'm in the app. I'm going to hit add device. It's going to ask for permission again, so I'm going to hit continue. And then it's searching for a device. And let's see. Looks like my Bluetooth maybe. No, it's on. So let's see. It's searching right now, and I believe you need to set this to network detect. So I believe on the instruction you hold this button 5 seconds long. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and let go. And when it blinks, I believe that's in network mode. Okay, so it looks like you need to allow the app to access Bluetooth. Um, so you'll need to click on the top here where it says blue, turn on Bluetooth, and then click go to set and turn on Bluetooth there, and then go back to the app. Okay, so it looks like the app's restarting now. So now you hit add device. And it looks like it found the string lights here, as you can see. So go ahead and hit add. Enable. So now you have to enable locations to get Wi-Fi name. So set now. So I'm just going to tell it to allow once. Okay. So it looks like it can't find my Wi-Fi. So I'm going to input that in right now. And I'll put that in and I'll be back. Okay, so now the after you put the Wi-Fi, it's gonna try to add it to the network. As you can see, oh, it stopped blinking, so that means it's added to the network. Okay, now it says it's added successfully. So you're gonna hit done, and then it says please set the number of bulbs according to the actual number of bulbs in the lamp string. So looks like you could probably hook up more light bulbs on here, and you could do a maximum of 4 to 8 and a minimum of 5. So I'm going to hit 15 since this one is a 15 bulb set. Hit confirm, and then now you're in the app here. So it looks like you could roll. You could do just whites. So if you want a more cooler white, go to the upper left corner. If you want it a little bit more yellowish, you could go to the lower left corner here. And then you got your brightness here. Well, so these are pretty bright. So I'm going to go put it back down to 50%. It was 50% default. Or you could go back to color here, and then you could choose your color. on here. So the app definitely gives you a lot more control, obviously, than the remote and the button on the brick. So you definitely want to control the app. So yeah, you can change your colors. You got your power button on the lower left corner. You got the flow animation if you click, so you could do a bulb setting and customize it yourself. There's a color scene setting, so you could do flow, rainbow, chase, dazzle, gradient, jump, breathing, and blink. So those are some of the scenes that's on here. Let's see. You have music. So let me put it back to flow so it doesn't so my camera focus doesn't go crazy. So you could go rhythm, game, romantic. So it's going to access the microphone on the phone, and as I speak, it changes colors. So it looks like it uses the mic on your phone for that, or you could do gaming as well. This is if you're gaming, and you got romantic, romantic, romantic. So I'm just using the mic on the phone. So yeah, so you could so you have that option there, and you also have a timer, so you could do countdown timer on how many hours and minutes you want it to count down. And you could also add a timer as well on what days you want it to turn on and off, what time, and all that good stuff. So you could automate all that stuff so you don't have to keep turning it on and off in the app. So you got the countdown timer, and you could on the top to select how many minutes you want it to count down, or on the lower right corner you hit the plus button, and then you can set a timer to turn it on each day of the week. And when you're in the device, you can also set on the upper right corner. You could use third-party controls here and share. You could create groups and do other stuff here. So as you can see, the app's pretty robust. So you definitely want to install the app so you could use more of these features. Customize the color and customize the lights as you wish. So so that's the app tutorial part. So you have three choices. You could use the app, use the remote, and use this guy. So if you just want to use this guy, the function is really primitive. You just cycle through some of the presets in here, and that's it. The remote, you can't choose colors. You could do only RGB and some of the preset modes, and dim and auto and preset mode for CCW and W there. So, but I believe it looks like once you have it connected to your app, the remote doesn't work anymore. No, actually it does. You just have to hold it down. Okay. Before I was able to press it with a single button, but now it looks like yeah. But yeah, you can still use the remote. You can turn it on and off. So scratch what I said. So remote still works. This still works as well by pressing the big brick, or you could use the app on here. So that's pretty much a tutorial of the system, the unboxing, the remote. This let's take a look and see. I'm going to turn it off. I'm going to see. Let's see how you would replace one of these guys. So I think, looking at the replacement here, it looks like it's screwed on. You get the plastic cover here. Let me turn off this iPhone screen here. Okay, so we're looking at how to replace one of these light bulbs. They give you one extra set, the diode, the LED diode, and a cover here. So it looks like you just screw it on. So I'm going to go ahead, open one of these up. Okay, so it's pretty easy, like a light bulb. So this is just the cover. And if you want to replace the unit inside, it looks like you just, I'm not going to do it on camera, but you just pretty much pop that out here and pop it back in. So there's a connector in here. You just pop it out and pop it back in. So it's pretty easy to install. So I'm glad that Lumary thought about this, because a lot of cheaper light strings, you can't replace the bulb. Once a bulb is dead, it's dead. Here, you could actually buy the replacement parts and replace each light bulb as it dies. And these are LEDs, so the lifetime to these for it to die is probably not likely. But you never know, weather conditions or anything like that. Anything could happen. But it's nice to have the option that you could replace the LED diode and the light bulb in this kit. So yeah, so that is the kit, guys. Very easy to use, easy to set up, very robust. The lights are awesome, and it's waterproof. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna hang this somewhere in my backyard and show you guys how bright it is at night. Um, and we'll see what it looks like as I get it decorated. All right, so now I'm in my backyard. So I just quickly installed the light around my patio area, as you can see here. So it was it was long enough for me to run it like a square on the open area of my patio. So this is how I ran it. And as you can see, it covers pretty much half of my patio area. And I have it plugged in right here. I'm probably going to clean it up a little bit, but I just want to make this video here. And there's the controller box there that I can have easy access to. And yeah, so this is demonstration purposes. So now it's in the evening. Let's see how bright the lights look. So these are the scenes. And as you can see, it's pretty bright. Yeah, so these LEDs are very bright, and you could it lights up my half of this patio. Well, pretty much it lights up the whole patio pretty good, even with the lights. But later I'll demonstrate how bright it is by just using a white light to light up the whole area. But it looks really nice, as you can see. So now I'm going to go into the app, and let's change it so that the you can see how bright the LEDs are at white. So this is white at 100%. So you could dim it there. So this is at 47% right here. And if you crank it up to 100, look how bright it is. So yeah, it actually lit up the area pretty good. And here you could customize the bulbs if you want color, like if you want, this is all blue here. So yeah, still pretty, lights up the area nicely with blue. And yeah, and let's just go through the app real fast. These are all the scenes that's built in. That's if you want to hear music, games. And this is the timer area. I have it set from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Auto on and off. That's just settings to integrate third-party controls. And yeah, so yeah, you got that countdown timer. And if you hit the plus on the bottom, you could set your own time when you want to turn on, what days of the week, and what actions you want it to do. And these are actions: turn on and dim, turn on and set the scene, and another setting there. So yeah, really easy to use. You can set timers. You don't have to. You can set it and forget it, and basically it will do everything for you. So on the scenes, even though these are built-in scenes, you can actually edit them as well. So I'll just click on this jump one here, and as you can see, it's jumping. Look how bright it is. Yeah, it lights up really well at night. So this is the jump scene, and in a bit I'll show you that each scene, even though it's built in, you can edit the colors yourself. But look how bright it is. It definitely shines the whole patio. So here, if you want to edit the colors, you just hit the little three dot on the upper right corner in the scene, and then you could add the colors that you want to run in the scene. You can set the speed, the color, and you could do that with each scene, not just the jump one. Each scene that you see here, you could edit here. Like this is the gradient. You could add colors, remove colors, and customize it to your liking. So that's a cool, neat features. It's not just a built-in one color type scene. So yeah, that's the light and the app functioning at night. As you can see, it's nice and bright. It really brings out the color of the patio, lights up the patio really well. So that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please hit that like, share, and subscribe button. And like always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out till next time.